Hi all. So today we're going to talk about what to do if your dog gets loose from you and, tips for an emergency recall. Now, before we talk about that, I just want to emphasize how important it is to have a good recall, like a normal communication training recall. So on a daily basis, you should be doing come when called with your dog. So you need to have the same phrase, the same hand signal, and be using it consistently and appropriately. The other thing you need to do when you do come is give your dog a reward. They should get something good for coming to you. Come when called is the most important command in terms of safety. So there is no harm if your dog's in the backyard and you tell them to come inside. There is zero harm, no matter what their age is, for giving them a treat for doing that behavior. Now, let's talk about emergency recall. So your dog is loose. Maybe they're scared, maybe they're just exploratory and they can't believe they're loose and out running in the world, and you've tried doing come, but they're ignoring you. Now, here's what you can do. Number one, do reverse chase. So make a loud sound and start running in the opposite direction. You wouldn't believe how often a dog will stop and turn around and chase you when you're running away from them. Now, after you've done that, number two, lower to their level. Drop to the ground, and then that will encourage them and make you seem more safe and inviting for them to come up to you. Once they come up to you, much easier, obviously, to grab their collar, pick them up, put their leash on, or whatever you need to do. Now, the third thing is word association. So if there's a certain thing that your dog loves more than anything, go for a walk, a certain treat, a certain toy, an activity, whatever it is, put a word to it or a phrase to it. So one of the things my dog loves most is going on a car ride. So if I say, do you want to go with me? It's a whole sentence, but I say it every single time we go for a car ride. So he knows when I say that, he's going with me somewhere. So that is one of my emergency recall phrases, that if he got loose and I said that, the likelihood that he would do an about face and come running up like, yeah, I want to go with you, is really high. So if your dog loves a certain treat, say that treat. Say, do you want a hot dog? Whatever it is, say the name of the treat or the activity every time before your dog gets it, so you can associate that together. So let's go over those again. Number one, reverse chase. Make a loud sound or say your dog's name and then run in the opposite direction. Number two, lower to the ground so that you're more inviting for your dog to come up to you. And number three, have an association, a word association to something your dog loves. So if you needed to use that in an emergency recall situation, then you have, again, set yourself up for success in getting your dog to come to you. So I hope that helps. Happy training, happy drinking, and I will see you next time. Thanks.